All right, you guys. So today we are going to do a review on our Battlefront Inferno Squad Trooper. Very cool. It is a GameStop exclusive. I actually got this in sometime last week from GameStop, so very, very cool. Very nice item to get in just before the release of Battlefront 2. Which I believe is set to be released in November. I know there are some gamers who are already playing the beta, which is absolutely cool and exciting. I will be getting this game. I will be playing this game. I probably will not be streaming any video of this game for those who may be wondering. I'm not really a true gamer. As a matter of fact, I have a bit of an issue. I'm one of the few who get dizzy with the first-person view in video games. So it would be extremely difficult and probably not a good experience for me to stream any video game content. So if you're wondering why you won't see any video game streaming content for Battlefront 2, that is one of the reasons why. So getting back to our review here of the figure, we have our usual Black Series box, as you guys can see here. We're going to take a look at the box as we always do. So of course we have our character pictured on the bottom there. Very cool picture there. I like the red lenses as well. The red on the side on the helmet. Very cool red and black theme to go with our red and black box. We have all of the information here on our figure. The Battlefront logo at the bottom, which is very, very cool. GameStop has decided to put their little sticker there, which is actually fine. It doesn't bother me that the exclusive sticker is plastered right here on the window. At least they had the courtesy to put it in an area where it doesn't block the figure. I've seen some terrible sticker placement on some exclusives, so I'm not mad at GameStop for that. And then of course on the side of the box we have of course the figure name again, and then of course it is shaded in white in the background, or gray I should say, in the background. And then on the back of the box we have all of our readables, and I'm going to pull it just a bit closer so you guys can read all of that information there. So if you wish to pause the video and read that information, please do so. All right. So now we're going to get back around to the side of the box. And of course, because it is an exclusive, for those who don't know, there is no numbering for this particular figure. And then of course, we are back around to the front of the box. So there we are with the box. We're going to get this figure out of the box here. We're going to get a look at articulation and the appearance of the figure's weapons, and all of that good stuff. So let's go. All right, you guys. So we have our figure all out of the box, looking absolutely cool. Very cool figure. I can tell you right out of the box, the joints are extremely stiff on this thing. So please bear with me when we go through the articulation. I may have a little difficulty getting her getting him or her in different positions, but we'll get a closer look at the figure. So very cool and detailed figure, guys. I absolutely love our breathing apparatus here with all of the buttons on it, the different color buttons there, this little piece right there. Just a lot of detail on this thing. So it looks really, really cool. You got your two hoses here for the figure, so very, very cool. Awesome looking weapon as well, and we will get to that in just a moment. But just going over the uniform, we have our nice red stripe going down the center leg there, or the side of the center leg there, and of course it also does the same down the sleeve. So very cool. Awesome looking gloves here on our figure, so very, very cool. Getting a look at the back. Usually, you know, with our troopers, we usually get a little detail right here. No detail right there, which is strange. Just solid black piece there. So very interesting. Of course, we have our holster here. We'll see exactly how that weapon fits into our holster. Love the detail with the buttons there on the glove there. That very, very cool detail right there. So there's a lot of little aspects to this guy or gal, whoever you choose it to be. So very cool. And then you have your belt here with little accessories that are not removable, but still cool nonetheless. Lots of detail. Nice look at the boots there. Absolutely cool. Got your little boot straps at the top. So very, very detailed figure, guys. And then, of course, looking at the helmet, you do have your Inferno Squad symbol, which appears right here, as well as right here, and also on the top of the helmet there. And I apologize for the glare, guys. And then, of course, we have our Imperial symbol on the other side of the helmet. So a very cool and detailed figure here, guys. Really, really love it. And we are going to get a look at the articulation. Again, guys, this figure is a bit stiff, so you're going to have to bear with me through this articulation. But we are going to start in the leg area with our high knee. So let's see if we can get her up with the high knee. Got her up with the high knee with very little difficulty there. So very pretty good high knee there. Looks like, let me see, get her up a little bit higher. Yeah, so it's pretty good high knee there, so not bad at all. She straightens out very well as soon as you can get her from being stiff. Very, very cool. So she straightens out very, very well. And then off to the side, get her going to the side. So she's going to get you up about that high. He or she, I keep saying she because of the video game, but very cool. This particular figure, incidentally, guys, the helmet is not removable. There is no human face figure underneath here, guys, just a plain agent or trooper, if you will. So very cool. She comes out to the side about that far, not quite as high, but not cool. You know, she's not giving you Mr. Anderson Matrix type of sidekick there, but pretty good nonetheless. And then going back, she's going to give you, because she's got the double knee, so you're getting all the way back there, boy. You're getting busted kneecap right there with that type of articulation. So very, very cool there, guys. And she is doing pretty good. Not as stiff as I thought she was going to be, but I know that the ankle area is extremely stiff. So let's see. So you're going to get a down in the ankle right there, which is absolutely cool. And then going up. See, there we go, going up, very, very cool, going up. So you're getting a great deal of range in the ankle area. And then for your side-to-side swivel, you're getting a little side-to-side, left to right. So you will be able to position the ankle as needed. Very good articulation with this figure. Now in the arm area, we are going to get a very good elbow bend there. As you saw, she straightens out very, very well out to the side. And again, she's stiff, so bear with me, guys. But out to the side, looking very, very good. Awesome to the side. She's even giving you that awesome gun pose off to the side right there. So very, very cool. And as you can see, they've done a good job by not allowing the shoulder to be hampered right here. It goes right inside, so you can get a straight out with the arm. So very, very cool articulation right there in the arm. And then of course you're always going to pretty much get that 360 unless there's something hampering it here, which that is not the case. So very, very cool articulation in the arms and legs. Now we're going to go to our torso and going back. Very good going back here. Just about looking up into the sky right there, going back and then going forward. Now, you're not really getting a lot going forward, and my assumption is because of this apparatus and the belt. So you're going back very, very well. Right. So one thing I did notice is the belt does slide up and down on the figure. So it actually will hamper the your ab crunch there if it is in the wrong position. So you need to be careful of how this belt slides around because it will slide around on you. So you do need to be careful of that. But otherwise, decent ab crunch, but you do have some obstructions here that will hamper that articulation a little bit. But you're still going to get a nice swivel on this figure. And again, my figure is quite stiff, but there's the nice ab swivel right there. And then getting over to the head articulation, going back, looking really good. Your character is going to look good looking up, and then looking down fairly decent, even though there is a little bit of limitation with the hoses there in the helmet, but you're still going to be able to look down as needed. So very, very cool articulation right there, guys, in the with our figure. And then, of course, in the hand area, you are going to get a good twist in the wrist there, so she can give you that gangsta pose right there. Okay, so in the wrist area, you do have the hinge there for the wrist to go back and forth, but I think because of the glove here, it limits it. You really can't even force it back or forward all that much, because it's just really limited by the glove. So you really almost don't get any articulation with the wrist going back and forth there with her. So that is a bit unfortunate, but I don't think it's going to take anything away from anything major from the articulation. You're still going to be able to get some really good poses with this guy. So very, very cool articulation on this figure. I would say I would probably give it a 9.5 out of 10, which isn't bad, especially for a trooper, or in this particular case, agent. Normally with your troopers, you do get some limitations with the articulation simply because of the uniform. So getting a look at our weapon here, guys, very cool weapon, very detailed weapon, as you can see here. And I hope it's not blurred, guys, but you get a little bit of weathering on there. Actually, a lot of weathering, I should say, not a little bit, but very, very cool. You have your kind of a matte black, but of course you have your little scrapes and bits of silver on the weapon as well to give it that well-used look. So very, very cool. And then, of course, the weapon fits very nicely into the holster in the back of our character here. So let's go ahead and get it in there. So as you can see, very cool, fits nicely in the holster. Very, very awesome, guys.
Admiral Versio, the rebellion cannot be allowed to persist. Ignite the Inferno.
Totally awesome figure. It's going to look very, very good on your shelf here. You're going to be able to army build with these guys, and then hopefully we'll get a spacecraft for these guys as well in a 6-inch. So that would be awesome if Hasbro would want to do something like that for us. So very, very cool. Really enjoyed this figure. Very glad I picked it up. So guys, what I'd like to know is, what are your thoughts about this figure? Will you be picking this figure up? Will you be army building with this particular figure? Are you going to get your Battlefront game for your PlayStation or Xbox? Are you looking forward to the game? What are your thoughts about the single player campaign? What do you think the story is going to be about in that single player campaign? Remember, guys, it is canon. This is a brand new canon story for us, and it's going to take us right up to the Battle of Jakku, if I'm not mistaken. And it's going to fill in those gaps in between episode 6 and 7 for us. So very, very cool. Awesome figure. Cannot wait to get my hands on the game, guys. So put your comments down below. Please like and subscribe. And
from the Father to the Son to the Obi-Wan Force Ghost.
May the Force be with you always.